One of the wonderful things about pro wrestling, whether watching it as a fan or covering it like we do here at Uncrowned, is the subjectivity of the product. Think about the discussions, okay, let's be real, arguments, that take place on a near daily basis online or among friends. There's very rarely a runaway winner or consensus pick when it comes to the happenings in and around the squared circles. Unless we're talking about the match of the year for 2024. Quite the swerve, right? When we tallied the votes, see below, Will Ospreay's and Bryan Danielson's match at AEW Dynasty was the clear-cut pick for no. 1. In fact, no other major year-end category had a wider gap between first and second place than Match of the Year, and even with our team of 5 writers giving votes to a dozen different matches, including one as recent as the December 18th episode of AEW Dynamite, there was little doubt in anyone's mind that Ospreay vs. Danielson was at worst the second best match they watched over the past 12 months. Sami Zayn vs. Gunther, Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania 40, Night 1. As the penultimate match of Night 1, Zayn and Gunther put on an absolute clinic and meshed remarkably well considering the differing styles between the two. More than anything, what stands out most about this match is the legitimately stunning result. Gunther was in the midst of a record-setting Intercontinental Championship reign, but for the second year in a row, Zayn scored a title win and sent fans into a frenzy. It's hard to really expound on this match beyond that one-word review because it's almost impossible to capture the electricity of the Wembley Stadium crowd from start to finish here. If we're going for a near fall, or in match pop of the year, Danielson kicking out of big pressure in the latter stages of the contest would be a big favorite to win. Even with the career versus title stipulation taking away a smidge of intrigue, this delivered on all levels. Arguably the greatest Hell in a Cell match ever, Punk and McIntyre opened the show, went for more than 31 minutes, and, on a night where Cody Rhodes teamed with Roman Reigns and we got a cameo from The Rock, was all anyone was talking about the next day. Arguably the greatest main event in WWE history, Rhodes and Reigns capped off a story that was more than a year in the making. Was this the technical masterpiece of Ospreay Danielson? No. Did this have the level of violence of Punk McIntyre? No. Did this have run-ins from Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, John Cena, The Rock and The Undertaker? Yes, and each one was a, holy you know what, moment that sent the crowd into a bigger and bigger frenzy.